If you can't stop doing the bad habits, here, this video is perfect for you. I remember how I was younger and, I couldn't stop doing the bad habits where, constantly I would watch porn, constantly I would play video games, I would eat the junk food. It was just a constant cycle, like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do better. Tomorrow, I'm gonna set things right, I'm not gonna do that thing. And then tomorrow comes around and what happens? I relapse on porn, eat junk food again. I'm staying up again for the fifth day in a row, playing video games, knowing that tomorrow I'm just gonna be sleep deprived, and I'm just gonna be sleepy the whole day. And it's just a constant cycle where you're just relapsing, eating the junk food, playing video games, just feeling stressed out, feeling like you have potential, you can do it, like you have to do a change, you have to make a change. I mean, but how, but what do I do? How can I stop this cycle? The cycle that keeps happening to me, where where I do bad, and tomorrow, I no, I do, I relapse, and I think to myself, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do better. Tomorrow I'm not gonna do that, and tomorrow rolls around, and it happens again. And one of the reasons why is because you haven't found your purpose. You haven't found that one thing that drives you. That one thing that if you did it, you would get a lot. You would be happy. You would get a lot of enjoyment doing it. And that's why you're struggling. The only reason why you're struggling is because you're constantly doing these bad habits where you're you're constantly just relapsing, playing video games, watching porn, doing all these bad things. And the reason why is because you haven't found your purpose. If you would have found your purpose, you would have not done those things. Why? Because you would have been more obsessed with your purpose, more thinking about your goals, thinking about building muscle, thinking about that one fight for boxing, thinking about that one business idea that you have. And that's why that's why you're struggling, because that's how I was too, where you it's just a constant cycle, where you're constantly struggling, losing your potential. Just it's hard, and you just have to find your purpose. You have to find that one thing, from that one thing that you obsess over, that if you did it, you would have been proud of yourself. That one thing that that you constantly keep thinking about. That one thing that you would just get enjoyment from. And yeah, you just have to find your purpose, because if you find your purpose, you're gonna be obsessed. You're gonna be driven. You're not gonna be focused on doing all those bad things like watching porn, playing video games, eating the junk food, just wasting time, not doing anything really, and just wasting your potential, pushing your purpose away. You just have to go and just disconnect from everything, from social media, everything, and just ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my mission? What is the one thing that if I did it, I would feel proud of myself. Like, damn, I actually did that thing. You just cut all the bullshit away and just sit there and just think, what is my purpose? What is my one thing that I obsess over? That one goal that if I did it, I would feel fulfilled. I would feel so proud of myself. And yeah, you just have to disconnect from everything. Think to yourself, find your purpose. That's how you find your purpose. I mean, and yeah, that's basically it. And since you're gonna find your purpose, you're gonna be less likely to do all these bad habits, everything, junk food, video games, porn, just wasting time, wasting your potential, pushing your purpose away further. Fuck. I mean, you know, you're gonna be driven. You're gonna be obsessed with your goals. You're gonna be obsessed with that one purpose that you have. And yeah, just is why you keep doing the bad habits, because you just haven't found your purpose yet, and that's the reason why.